A statement made in the House of Representatives in Canberra by Prime Minister Robert Menzies gave first details of a Soviet spy ring in Australia. Vladimir Petrov, an official of the Russian embassy whose home was in Canberra, had told the full story. Later, at Kingsford Smith Airport in Sydney, crowds gather to watch Petrov's wife leave for Russia. Australian security officers keep careful check, for disturbances are likely. 2 couriers sent from Moscow, both of them armed, and an embassy official hustle Mrs Petrov to the plane. The crowd, mainly composed of emigrated Czechs, Hungarians and Russians, try to block their way. Mrs Petrov's shoe is lost in the scuffle, but the 2 burly couriers keep her moving. Russians in the throng claim that Mrs Petrov shouts that she does not want to go. Police are thrust aside by the angry mob. Later, at Darwin Airport, Mrs Petrov telephoned her husband, who she had previously believed dead, and decided, like him, to seek asylum in Australia. The Petrov case has now led to the Russians withdrawing their embassy staff from Australia and their demand that the Australians leave Moscow. Quickly following these incidents comes further startling news, this time from Germany. Captain Nikolai Khoklov, a member of Russia's secret police, appears at a press conference at the headquarters of the American High Commission in Bonn. Last February, in company with 2 German communists, Khoklov was sent on a mission from Moscow to assassinate the leader of the Russian freedom movement in Frankfurt. The intended victim, Georgi Okolovich, listens as Khoklov tells how he refused to commit murder and instead gave himself up to the Americans. He and the 2 Germans have been granted asylum and protection. Khoklov shows photos of his wife and child who are still in Russia. His wife, he says, persuaded him not to kill Okolovich. Amongst the evidence produced is a tiny 3-barreled pistol fitted with an electrical silencer. Another murder weapon is a cigarette case gun which fires cyanide bullets through the dummy cigarette tips. The bullets, which have razor edges, each contain enough cyanide to kill 10 people if taken by mouth. The demonstrator wears gloves as protection. Asked if his murder mission was connected with the Petrov case, Khoklov says it was part of one big plan to eliminate all who work for the liberation of Russia.